lots of big stories, lots going on in the Champions League this evening. This one in our early game, AEK and Bayern Munich, is a really interesting one because Bayern have been in a mini crisis by their standards. 4 games without a win before they won against Wolfsburg at the weekend. But Niko Kovač, the coach, has wielded the axe and he's dropped Jerome Boateng, David Alaba, Thomas Muller, Ribery's out injured. So 4 changes from that draw against Ajax. You've got World Cup winners, all sorts on the bench there. I guess that's what happens at a club like Bayern.
Well, they're not the biggest in Germany. They're by far the biggest team. You know, they will win the Bundesliga again this year, I'm sure. Is this a wake-up call for some of the players that have been there for a long, long time that nothing's guaranteed? I see them, you know, over the season working their problems out, end up winning the Bundesliga and going possibly to the semi-finals again.
This was the game against Ajax.
Yeah, they weren't very good against Ajax. We saw Ajax in the first game against the AEK in Amsterdam. They disposed of them very easily. But they're not a team that's going to go far in this competition, Ajax. On this 90 minutes, they will think they were unlucky to come away with just a point. They should have won this.
That's an extraordinary thing. If that had happened, Mick, the Ajax coach said, we're satisfied with the point, but we really should have won. And we're seeing some of the chances there. I mean, it's no surprise there's been such a reaction in Germany, given, as Graham says, Bayern standing.
You go back to Manchester City and Lyon couldn't win the first game. It doesn't work all the time that the best teams just are the best, play the best football and turn up. And you know, when you're playing against the best teams, you go into them absolutely motivated to try and get something out of them, knowing you're going to be in a really hard game. And they're no mugs. They're in the Champions League, Ajax. It's not. They're in the same group, so we shouldn't be surprised. And I think that Bayern Munich can just keep winning. You keep winning. You keep winning. You keep winning. At one stage, do they have a dip? It's a new coach that comes in. You know, he's got to get what he thinks is right for him.
And it's been some of the German players as well who've been criticised for their form with the national squad as well.
I was going to say, is this a case of, you know, you take a job, a big club, there's players who are part of the, you know, the establishment. They're you know, big players. You're talking Muller, you know, Robin. These are institutions at this football club. So maybe he's got frustrated and he's thinking, I'm going to put a marker down. No one's position is guaranteed, and that'll stand him in good stead going forward for the rest of the season, because they need a shake. You know, this is a team that's still got a great group of players and shouldn't be dropping the points they're dropping. They shouldn't have drawn with Ajax this last game.
They want to replace them with mugs either, will they?
No, listen, if you're a Virgin TV customer, you have your choice of matches now. The other game in Manchester United's group, that's Young Boys against Valencia, is about to kick off over on Virgin Media Sport Extra 1, Channel 451. If you're AEK Athens, Mick, do you think this is a free hit to have a go at one of the big boys when they're having a bit of bother?
Just said, yeah, absolutely. Go and have a go at them and see what happens.
How's it going to go? Predictions, Graham?
Bayern will win with a bit to spare.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich, they've got to have a go at them.